Hello, my Cybies. What's the hap? Oh, my little head's a little fat right now. That's what I get for resizing my... Oh no, I should put it this way. Okay. A while ago, I fixed it so it would, like, kind of stay the same size, even if I resize the program. But it has the effect of, doing this if I, make it too narrow. Oh no. Okay, here we go. Okay, good. Good, that's better. Alright, thank you. How is everyone today? We're just having another yap shesh. Another yap shesh today. No reacts this week. However, I might have you guys vote for a react next week. I have a few ideas. I might finally put Nostalgia Critics The Wall up for vote. You guys really want to see me torture myself with that shit? It's come up a few times now. So I should put my money where my mouth is. I've been coloring backgrounds. I hope to have these pages finished by this week, and then, well, it's Aunt Flo's in town, so I have a headache. I'm in pain. Oh no, everyone's gonna post the Vor sticker. Hey, puppy! You might hear my pets in the background playing with this new rolly ball. I got them, and they're, like, fighting over it right now. Maybe I'll have to order some more. They really like it. Like, they really, really like it. You watching Utana again? Nice. It might take a few watches to fully understand it. Thank you, thank you. And yes, it is the case. I have been thinking, of eventually starting maybe members-only streams, or maybe I'll keep the VODs members-only. I want to give something to my channel members for their thing, more than just Discord and some emotes. So, I was thinking of doing, like, some art streams, specifically where I redline people's stuff, and streams where I teach people how to do a streaming setup just like mine, for free. You can make a streaming setup just like mine with nothing but free assets. So I would like to show people how I did that. Obviously, I keep evolving my setup as I go as well. But pretty much, I use all free software for my Super Chat stuff. Free graphics for the most part. I've paid for a few effects now. Was the Super Chat muted? Oh, shit. I brag about it. It's because it's not on my, my headphones. Here we go. Sorry, it was on the wrong audio input. My Bluetooth, like, I had a power outage a little while ago, and it made a bunch of things start acting funky in my house. And I had to reinstall my whole Bluetooth, chip. Anyway, here, we'll test it with the next one.
Rock Josiah sent a super chat. Making toast.
Making toast. Butter and toast. Anyway, I'll replay the other ones. I'm so sorry, you guys. Let me get down into my little thinker-dinger here. I'm such a professional streamer, you guys. I'm such a professional. Always. If I can even figure out how to replay them. Oh, never mind. Whatever. Anyway, yes, I will give... If you're in my Discord server especially, you can just ask me for advice on streaming. I did for free. I don't care. Ayo, we got one soldier over on Kick right now. Welcome. This is mostly gonna be a yap sesh today. I've been having fun kind of doing background studies. I'm not doing it exactly like Steven Universe backgrounds, still kind of in my own style. But it's been nice kind of doing a background study here. So you're mostly gonna watch me color today. Probably just gonna be a 2 or 3 hour stream. Like I said, I'm not feeling very well because Aunt Flo is in town. That's why I didn't stream Okami last night. And if you didn't know, I've been streaming Okami, just random nights, mostly. I try to do my game streams at different days and times, so people who can't normally come to a stream can come to one. So I'll probably be doing that tomorrow night as well. So that's been fun. It's taking a little, like, the game's a little longer than I remembered. I thought I was gonna do it in, like, 4 streams, because I'm an idiot. It's probably gonna be more like 8. That's okay. And then I will probably have you guys vote between a few different fun ones I want to do. Everyone did convince me to restream Detroit Become Human. I really want to do that now, so... Yeah, there's one kicker, a few Twitchites, and a few mostly YouTubians. You haven't heard from your Aunt Flo in a while. That's not good, Hughes. Unless you're on some kind of contraceptive. Made a vid explaining why age verification on YouTube won't work. Well, that's an interesting topic, actually, yeah, because, like, there is a problem we have now of how do you even give, like, minors a space online? How do you give minors a space online that predators won't find a way into? Is always, like, a huge problem these days, you know? Personally, I'm like... Oh, we got another super card.
Awesomeness. Sent a super chat. Feel better soon, kiddo.
Thank you, thank you. The fistful of ibuprofen I took helped. I don't know, like some months, God, it just really kicks my ass. I'm almost looking forward to going through menopause. I'm so far away from that, no matter what some people online might think. That'll be when I hit 50, probably. But yeah, like, part of me is like, well, even Club Penguin was notoriously full of predators, though. You know? Wait, am I on the right layer? Okay, I'm on the layer I put the clouds on, but I think that's fine. I want to make a different layer for everything. Hello, Kick users. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming. I've just been experimenting, streaming to Kick as well as Twitch and YouTube. Just for the hell of it. Just for the hell of it.
Miss Jasmine sent a super chat. Aunt Flo is in town. I feel your pain, sigh. Mine started on my first day at my new job yesterday.
No!
Crying face emoji.
Jasmine, no! That's the worst! I hope you're doing okay. Yeah, I'm definitely 25. Yeah. But part of me has been thinking, like, we need, like, devices just for, like, 12-year-olds that lock them out of the
Yamate
internet,
sent
you know?
a super chat. Heading to bed after night shift, but still wanted to give my support.
Oh, thank you.
Also have some soup /J.
I should have some soup. I think I'm out of soup. I'm gonna have to go food shopping again. Yeah, like, even if we had a place like Old Neopets in Club Penguin these days, though, like, they would have to be so heavily regulated. Because what's gonna stop an adult from pretending to be an 8-year-old to get in there, you know? It's like, it's kind of an unsolvable problem. In our terrible cyberpunk dystopian future we're hurtling toward at light speed. You know, you guys have me doomering already, look at that. This is gonna be a doomer stream if we're not careful. Oh, in funnier news, Crispy's Tavern is back making fun of Lily, if you hadn't seen that. Let me, get in there real quick. So, Crispy, our new buddy Crispy. I don't know him personally. I did leave him a super thanks on his recent video, though. Notice me, Kohai. He's made another video on Lily. And Lily is doubling down on doing a Baldur's Gate 3 video. Because she never learns. She never learns. She never learns. But if you haven't seen this kid before, he's very funny. He mostly does D&D story times and stuff, but every once in a while he's done, like, you know, he's done sort of, like, side videos into drama and stuff that's vaguely related. Like, he talked about James Somerton. He talked about, about the Billy Mitchell thing, and the Billy Mitchell and Carl Jones thing.
Sent a super chat. I can't wait for menopause. I say, not even 20. Crying face emoji.
I don't want hot flashes, though. That would be the worst. Oops, I just checked my messages by mistake. So, yeah, so, mostly he's done D&D storytime stuff, but he was very excited the first time that he was able to go after Lily when she made her player sexual video. And then, now he's made another one on her, and I just want to show you guys the tail end of this. Go support Crispy. Go watch the whole video yourself.
Tyson sent a super chat. Now my plans for my kids is to give them a flip phone. A 60 gig thick PS3, with hand-picked games, and my pick of movies on DVD.
There you go. There you go. That's a good idea. But, like, no, aren't flip phones in? Like, Y2K Core is totally in right now, so the kids should think that's awesome.
Pouet MD sent a super chat. Hi from France. First super chat,
hey.
Just here to tell that we're facing the biggest wildfire in France since 1949.
Jesus.
16,000 hectares burned. I'm safe though.
You know, speaking of doomering, when I was a kid in elementary school, like 30 years ago, even back then we were hearing, hey, if we don't do something about global warming and the ozone layer, we're gonna be paying for it decades from now. There won't be any snow in winter anymore and stuff like that. And people went, haha, that couldn't happen. And, well, now it is. Exactly on the timescale they told us originally. So, isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Anyway, I have the supers pause for a second just because I wanted to show you guys the tail end of Crispy's video. Please go support it. It's Crispy's Tavern. But at the very end, he teases he's going to do another video on Lily, and it has me very excited.
She makes out of Baldur's Gate 3 if she ever makes that video. I do have a sequel plan. I have had a plan for a while. I'm just waiting for her to release whatever this half-assed review is. Spoiler alert for my video, I'm not really going to be talking about her Baldur's Gate 3 takes that much. Frankly, whatever video she does end up making is going to be exactly like Lily. It will have the substance of a sheet of paper. There's no reason for me to really interrogate Baldur's Gate 3 takes from Lily Orchard. However, I do think there's a Baldur's Gate related thing I still have to talk about when it comes to Lily. I still have to talk about the real reason she doesn't like Baldur's Gate 3 and the real reason she likes Baldur's Gates 1 and 2 so much. The reason is because of family. Yeah, that's right. Family. You see, there's a feature in Baldur's Gate 3 that is missing for Lily Orchard, something that she desperately needs in order to love a video game. The ability to goon over her little sister.
What I hope this means is that he's going to play and review the Imoen romance mod for Baldur's Gate 2. I mean, he might just be planning to just talk about Lily's obsession with Imoen and Imoen as a character, but I hope he plays the Baldur's Gate 2 Imoen romance mod, because that would be the funniest shit. And he's definitely more suited to do it than me. So.
Yamate sent a super chat. Also today's song recommendation is Lay It On Me by OGs.
Oh, thank you for your song recommendations. I have some music playing right now. You can see it in the top there, what music is playing. I made it a little easier to see the titles of songs and the artists and stuff now. He's only 19, really? I thought he was at least in his early 20s.
Ironic sent a super chat. Honestly, the best solution is that parents need to be aware of where, what and who their kids are talking to online and making sure their kids feel comfortable talking with them about social issues they are facing online.
Yeah, I think the problem is that the generation of parents we have now are very internet and tech illiterate. I've noticed like a lot of younger millennials and Zoomers are very tech illiterate.
Adrian Parchman sent a super chat. Happy 30th birthday tax for me, which was yesterday. Confetti ball emoji, party face emoji, piñata emoji, party popper emoji, balloon emoji, present emoji. Could you react to that Pokemon US state, especially the Rhode Island part for me? Only emoji.
I will react to just the Rhode Island part. I'll have to go find it. But also, let me pause real quick because Kaiser sent me something as well. And we always have to indulge Kaiser in his he's my official meme artist, guys. He's like my royal portrait artist, except memes. So let's see. Just gotta get the link in the damn browser. Oh my god, Discord, cooperate, please. Okay, so here we have a fictional scenario where, Kaiser and Cougar McDowell are standing outside of an elevator. And Cougar says, look, I know those YouTube thumbnails are very suspicious, but Sai isn't a furry. And then I'm making out with the hot dino girl who, activated my neurons. Very good, Kaiser, very good. Kaiser keeps me humble. God damn it, I keep hitting the wrong button. Yeah, I thought Crispy was like 23 or something, you know? I don't know. But yeah, he's very talented for his age. Very talented, Oh, it's Mission Hill. It's Mission Hill, I see. Right. It's a reference to Mission Hill as well. Thank you. I didn't notice because I'm an idiot. Alright, let me find that video we were all laughing at. I can find it by my rant that followed, I think. Yes, here we go. We were watching this the other day. The login and stocking video? Is that how you pronounce his name? Whatever it is. I haven't watched this guy in a while. I'll just bring up the clip. The one clip where he insults my home state.
Rhode Island,
Hang on a second here. Okay. Okay, I'll put that in the big screen. So, Loxton and Noggin, that's what it is. Listen. Anyway, so he's roasting every state by assigning them a Pokemon. So here's what he had to say about my home state.
Rhode Island, I'm going to give you Bonsly, a tiny baby Pokemon that's pretending to be something it's not. It's a sneaky, fake bonsai tree that is actually made of stone.
Words.
That's why it's sly. First of all, you're barely a state. Look at you. But mainly, under absolutely no definition, are you an island. You even call yourself...
We have 30 islands! People even live on a lot of them! Damn it, I hate when people say that! It's called Rhode Island and Providence Plantations. The mainland stuff is Providence Plantations. The rest of it is Rhode Island because it's islands.
The ocean state, yet you barely even have a coastline. And ironically,
then why does everybody come to our beaches every year?
Despite having road misspelled in your name, you actually manage to beat out Pennsylvania here because you are ranked as having the worst average road and bridge quality in the nation.
Okay, I can't argue with that one, actually.
Filled with so many holes that nearly half of those bridges are considered beyond repair and...
Okay, listen, just because last winter I blew out 2 of my tires hitting a pothole doesn't mean our roads are that bad.
In need of immediate replacement. It's like you made them out of terracotta and watered-down wood glue, refusing to ever repair them because it's too anxiety-inducing.
Well, yeah, tell me, you come back and talk to me every time the Newport Bridge is down to 1 lane, alright? You shut the hell up, buddy.
It's no wonder you have the high...
Anyway, what did he say about Massachusetts, though? Because I need to hear that. I need to hear what he says about Massachusetts and Connecticut. Are they in alphabetical order, dude? What is this? Well, there's Connecticut.
Higher. Connecticut, you are famous for your world-class universities that only rich kids get into to buy their diplomas. But why are you also famous for having extremely high taxes and utility costs, as in more than double the national average? And you're still trying to raise them. Oh, is it to fix you having the most unequal income in the nation? Maybe if you quit giving away corporate tax cuts, that'll work someday, and maybe you could even fix your damn roads. You get Hypno, a golden, greedy, ruffled-necked little goblin that likes to dangle a coin on a string to those below it to trick them into doing its bidding the way you trick the impoverished to stay there. By which I mean, make sure they don't have the money needed to leave, or the roads needed to leave. This is the northern state for dying rich people to
Look! Our roads are bad because of our winters, okay? Shut up.
move to. They don't do anything besides consume, so the only real jobs there are the dirty retail stores and dying businesses that need to have workers, otherwise the rich that live there won't be able to get their daily Dunkin' Donuts. As miserable as it is to be impoverished there, you can't have those workers leaving for better opportunities literally anywhere else. So you tax all of the money they have left and make sure they spend 3 hours a day hypnotized in traffic, unable to even think about moving. Or having any thoughts at all, really, because they can't afford those schools. Dakota.
Okay, very good. Where the hell is Massachusetts? They're not even on the list? Where is it? Maine, Maryland, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana. There is no Massachusetts. Guys, Massachusetts was a lie. Massachusetts was a lie all along. I knew it! Where the hell is New York? In New Jersey. Oh, there's New Jersey.
Jersey. But is there even an insult that New Jersey hasn't heard before? I know they get a lot of hate from their superiors in New York, but is the hate really founded on a national perspective? Yes, it might be an easy choice, but somebody had to get it. You get Garboder, the living, overstuffed, bursting garbage bag. New Jersey is the state with the highest population density overall, but even on
Oh, it says Boston. I should have known.
an individual level, their people are the densest and trashiest. On a per capita basis, New Jerseyites produce 5.5 pounds of trash per person per day,
I wish
more
Ant
than
was here.
twice the daily output of most industrialized countries. And that's not even including recycling. They have so much trash there that it is quantitatively, not valuably obviously, one of their biggest exports. And they only export 2/5 of what they produce. Sometimes stereotypes are true, it turns out. Also, your infrastructure is trash, so I'm going to go ahead and upgrade you to Gigantamax Garboder. Its expanding, overwhelming girth is also pushing your people out of your state faster than any other as it continues to expand. New Mexico, how can I give you
Nice. Very accurate. He just made it Boston instead of Massachusetts. That's fucking hilarious, actually, because nobody cares about Massachusetts outside of Boston.
enough? Boston, you get Servine. I mean, Massachusetts, you get Servine. Because, listen to this.
Servine!
How can Servine be so full of itself, or think it's so high and great, when it sounds like that?
Servine!
Why is the Boston accent what it is? It can't just be because you're so pompous and nose up about your good schools and healthcare, no, can it? No, it can't be.
No, because it's not a pompous accent at all. It comes from... Oh, look, I have a theory about the southern New England accent in general. You know, Boston, Massachusetts, New York, New Jersey, Rhode Island, blah, blah, blah. I think it's because we had a high concentration of Irish and Italian immigrants, and this is just the accent that came out of that.
It must be because you're doing everything you can to make sure that you can't see that Boston was rated one of the worst major American cities to visit. Or is your nose just that stuck up because Massachusetts is one of the worst states for people with allergies? What a problem to have. Bonus fact, Massachusetts was the first state to ban happy hour, because it's so much holier than thou that it came to the conclusion that if it's not happy, no one should be. Michigan, I honestly could give you...
We need to watch the masshole Miku video too now, I think. Alright, Indiana and Florida, and then we'll move on. There's Indiana.
Whoa! Indiana with the upset! I expected Florida to have this one. Big congratulations to Indiana for having the most meth. It's a shame you can't really use it as a pesticide for those pesky cicadas. But it's not just bugs polluting the air, it's also corn. And also all of the coal plants which power your state more than any other. Here are some quotes from the fans of Indiana. Despite the already cancerous coal-filled air quality, we love bonfires and mislabeling every soda as Coke. It's 56 degrees, so I like
Oh, they do that in Florida too.
shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear. I am an interesting person. Did somebody say Amish? No, it's meth in my ear.
I would relinquish my firstborn son to the Colts for some reason. They are an entirely average football team, but we are rabidly obsessed with them because there is literally nothing else to look forward to here. Besides the meth.
Indiana, you get primate. Its fur resembles your entire boring landscape, and it would be rabidly obsessed and violent about football, despite not actually being any good at it. And plus, if any
Damn.
Pokemon is on meth... So I just noticed that Iowa is right next to Illinois and...
Nobody cares about Iowa. Anyway, where's Florida? Where's Florida? Alright, there's Florida. I'll let the
tax
supers
dodger.
go through after
Florida,
this, I promise.
What can I even say about you that hasn't been said a million times already? You are so easy to make fun of because there is so much fundamentally wrong with you. Hurricanes, crocodiles, housing crisis, poverty, education, human rights, human decency, Florida mans. Half your state will be underwater in 40 years, leaving only the worst parts of it. It's all just so tiresome. Making fun
I'm
of
gonna
you
watch
in
him more.
capacity really is just like beating a dead horse. So you get Spectrier, The ghost horse with a pretty mane thanks to all the bath salts, who carries around tiny PP alpha males who are horrified at femininity if it is anything but below them, and who think that one day they'll be king and pull the rest of the country down to your level, which is sea level, where cold and old people go to die with their tiny ankle-biting dogs who clearly already got to your Pokemon. Georgia, what are you even known for besides Southern hospitality, peach,
and sweet tea? Yeah, what was the other one? Somebody wanted Callie. Where the hell is Callie? Why aren't these in alphabetical order? There we go.
California, you get a great, big, flamboyant, showboating, Gigantamax Charizard. Oh, you're big and powerful and full of yourself just because if you were a country you'd have the 5th highest GDP in the world? But look at your biggest industries, California. Hollywood is just rehashing old ideas over and over again, like Pokemon's use of Charizard. And the ever-worsening droughts are killing off your agriculture. Your future is just not sustainable. And if you look past all the glitter and glamour of your best years and your richest, most popular people, you'll find that these days, most of the actual state is trashed, dirty, stale, and poorly designed. Also always on fire. You know what, Colorado? The meme
It's always on fire, it is. Alright, I think somebody else said North Carolina in the super chat, so let's, do that one last.
all really are. North Carolina, why did you separate
Wait, no, we'll have to do
from South
Tejas, too.
Carolina? Well, the history is quick and really interesting. It actually happened long before the United States was a thing. King Charles II sold Carolina to a group of nobles to get out of debt, and the nobles got there and realized the land was huge and really just terrible. So they split it to better manage it. That's it. I lied when I said it was interesting. But the Pokemon you get is interesting. It's Dwebble, because it lives under a rock, both literally because you have the highest rate of eviction, and it was the only place left for it to go, and metaphorically, because it's ignorant of many things due to you having among the worst education. The poor thing, like your citizens, is even ignorant to you being ranked the worst state to work in by a long shot. So there's no possible way for it to better itself. For a state that was once so concerned about state and individual rights, you sure do have a lot of laws that specifically disallow cities and jurisdictions to govern themselves and raise their own minimum wages above the federals. Or even have one at all. Or even add their own protections to their workers. In fact, you even specifically take protections away from workers, like the right to not be fired on a whim. And you
Okay, you're getting a little too woke, it's less funny. We wanted Texas, right? Good old Tejas. There we go.
life. You know what they say.
We're gonna end up watching the whole video, but just do all of them.
Everything is bigger in Texas, including high school dropout rates, gerrymandering, and the sheer quantity of registered sex offenders within your borders, which you seem to care an awful lot about Texas, so you get Bastiodon, a fossil Pokemon that's just a big, dumb and ugly dinosaur that looks a bit like that creepy old man from Family Guy, your favorite cartoon. If he had a giant castle wall for a face. Maybe if you line up enough of them, you can actually secure the border you won't shut up about. But speaking of castles, you sure do seem to put a lot more effort into making sure your people can still lawfully shoot and kill each other for stepping on a single blade of their Kentucky bluegrass lawn that they water more than you water your construction workers, than effort into making sure you're among the unhealthiest citizens, or at the very least, insured even a little bit. Utah!
Actually, I want to hear Utah.
Haha! Mormons! Am I right? Original joke time. Watch out! They're gonna get you. Knock knock, open up the door, it's me. Beware is the Pokemon for ye, a big friendly huggy bear that's totally trustworthy, but really is just a man in a suit.
Can you do me a favor and have a seat right over there in that stool?
Huh. As if anyone would turn him in, or actually put him in jail, Utah is the first or second most corrupt state depending on how you measure it. Any bear suit wearing priest, coach, or politician would get out of jail instantly. And we all know the real reason why you call yourself the Beehive State. It's because you want your citizens to be unthinking drones that care not about your corruption, because at least you're all the same religion, and that's all the trust you need. Just stay in line. Don't ask questions about your taxes, or the church, or the environment, because we can just pray for more rain, and we will all be just fine. Just keep making that sweet, sweet honey for the bear.
That's a good video. That's Roasting Every State with a Pokemon by Loxton and Noggin. If you want to go watch it yourself, I'm gonna let the supers come through now.
Kitten Fart sent a super chat. This guy sounds like he's trying to be Hugbees.
Let me, find that famous image.
Nicholas Tyson sent a super chat. Sigh, you can fit 10 Rhode Islands and Phoenix Metro.
So? That don't mean anything. You want to fight about it?
Awesomeness.
Let me just
Sent a super
get the
chat.
image.
Sigh, how do you have shit roads at Rhode Island?
We just do, okay? We are known for having road construction going on constantly, and there's giant potholes everywhere, and look, listen.
Clyde Albrand sent a super chat. PA roads are hot garbage. What other state has stop signs with a except right turn sign attached to its underside? Horrendous.
That is
The guy
odd.
493 sent a super chat. Somewhere and just went into a tizzy.
Ant is sneezing somewhere, and he doesn't know why.
Adrian Parchman sent a super chat. Do Indiana please.
We did. That was the funniest one, I think. The meth joke.
Lampast sent a super chat. Sigh, can you show him bully?
Oh, I don't know why it cut off that, but we did bully North Carolina as well. We did.
Zephyr_Silver sent a super chat. Do California. I want to see if his joke is tired.
It wasn't. California is always on fire. Anyway, so yeah, New York, because we want you to know where and how to get where you're going. Boston, because fuck you.
Nicholas Tyson sent a super chat. Sigh, it's currently 120. You can't survive Oz.
I wouldn't. 83 degrees is too hot for me. 83 degrees, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm on the surface of the sun. I'm dying. But listen, it's different here in New England. We get really hot summers and really cold winters, okay? We get, maybe 3 weeks where it's nice and tolerable. And in the summer, we have to deal with fucking tourists. And it's terrible. I hate them. Why can't we shoot them if it's called tourist season? I have been drawing a little bit in the background while we've been yapping. Wasn't there something else we wanted to look at? Oh yeah, I wanted to play Masshole Miku, which was a very funny video. I'll play that one in the Distracto Vision though. No, we don't. Loxton, I'm not you. Damn you, Premium has a. So anyway, this was a funny video someone posted on my Discord recently. Masshole Miku, just the fucking Bruins jersey had me rolling immediately.
Oh, I get it. You guys are one of those gay little street interviewers. Yeah, fuck it, whatever. If I had 3 wishes, what would they be? Number 1, that my son makes his Little League All-Stars baseball team. Number 2, that my ex-wife Sarah's new boyfriend Jared cheats on her. Sarah, go fuck yourself. Now and forever. And number 3, that the Celtics win the championship because I have a crazy parlay on it. And if they lose, well,
What are the captions?
then I lose the house. I'm totally kidding. I did not bet my house on the Celtics winning. I literally bet everything.
Cryohazard sent a super chat. You would never survive summer subways in New York. Rolling
Probably.
on the floor laughing emoji.
No, probably not. The last time I went to New York was in April too, so it was pretty nice.
On the Celtics winning. So, figure it the fuck out.
This is so accurate.
Listen to that garbage. My neighbor Charlie thinks he's a big dick man with a big dick truck. What an asshole. Keep it down. Don't mind all the shit back here. I basically live out of this shit box. You don't keep beer in your car? You've never had a road soda? DUI. Everybody knows it's not a DUI in the state of Massachusetts if it's a light beer. It's common knowledge.
I'm sorry, did you just say the Bruins lost the Stanley Cup? No, I mean, no, that's fine. It's disappointing, but it's not like I bet the house on it. It's not like I put my entire life savings into that parlay. No, it's cool. It's cool. I'll see you at the bar. God damn it! Fuck.
I am Masshole Miku, and this has been one of the worst days of my entire life.
This is good shit. Good shit. Oh, wait a minute. Looks like there's a sequel. Looks like there's a sequel.
You can do this. You will not assault anyone because it'll violate your parole. You will not assault any customers because it will violate your parole. Good morning. Welcome to Dunkin' Donuts. I'm Masshole Miku. What can I get for you? Whoa, no way. Are you the Dunkin' Donuts Miku? I love your cosplay. Oh, no. I understand the confusion. I'm Masshole Miku, but I work at Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts Miku is actually like a very creative and well put together and successful Miku, and I'm just an asshole who works at the drive-thru at Dunkin' Donuts. So, yeah, I understand the confusion though. Oh, you don't want to order anything? Okay, that's okay.
Speaking of donuts, hey, Billy Donuts!
Greg,
thank you for
told me
coming
to
with the
wear a
donuts.
hat. I'm wearing a hat. What the fuck do you want from me? I didn't say a hat. I said you have to wear your Dunkin' Donuts visor, Miku. Jesus Christ. Alright, fine. God, fuck. You always rain on my fucking parade, Greg. Good morning, I'm Masshole Miku. Welcome to Dunkin' Donuts. What can I get started for you today? If you're Masshole Miku, then why don't you have a strong accent, like Mark Wahlberg? Alright. First of all, Mark Wahlberg's accent is the fakest shit I've ever heard in my fucking life. Nobody sounds like that. Second of all, I'm Masshole Miku, not Boston Miku. Alright? Not everybody has that accent, okay? Why don't I sound like fucking Mark Wahlberg? Go fuck yourself. This is my first time at Dunkin' Donuts. Do you have any recommendations? What do I recommend? I recommend that you leave and don't come back because our food is barely edible and
This is
our
true.
coffee is brown water.
This is also true, and yet every year, when the time comes, I gotta go to Dunkin' Donuts and I gotta get my pumpkin spice, you know? I turn into a basic white bitch, you know?
I'm gonna let you in on a little trade secret. A really, really good amount of the people who are die-hard Dunkin' Donuts fans in Massachusetts are like that for the cultural significance, okay? Dunkin' Donuts
Also,
is
there's one in every corner.
mid. Alright, hot take, I gotta
It
say
is.
But it's so fucking ingrained in the culture, you just gotta drink that fucking dog shit piss-ass water
She's
anyways, alright?
spitting facts here.
So what do I recommend? I don't fucking know. Miku, you can't smoke in the drive-thru. What the fuck? What? I'm not inside. I'm outside. You stole that from Casey Affleck's Dunkin' Donuts SNL bit. You stole that bit. Oh, come the fuck on. Like fucking Casey Affleck invented trying to smoke a cigarette inside a Dunkin' Donuts. That happens at every Dunkin' Donuts location like at least once a day. Alright? If Casey has a fucking problem with it, he can take it up with me. Get Casey down here to this Dunkin' Donuts location and tell him to gargle my balls about it, Greg. Seriously. The shift has been so slow. I've been here for like 3 hours and we haven't had a single customer. What the fuck's that all about?
Impossible. Yeah.
Well, okay. I didn't turn my headset on. Well, fuck it. Drive-thru's closed, I guess. Masshole Miku, welcome to Dunkin' Donuts. What can I do you for? Ew, your uniform is like covered in cat hair. So? It's disgusting. It's like a health code violation. I should call your manager. Listen, man. It's Dunkin' Donuts. Alright? I don't think there's a single kind of person that they don't hire. You could be actively smoking crack while working the drive-thru, and that would be fine. That's cool. You could put fucking cleaning agents in the coffees. And would they fire me? No. Is that a threat? Are
Did
you
anyone
threatening me
notice?
right now? Wouldn't you like to know? Yeah, keep it moving. I'd like a medium iced coffee with cream and sugar. Alright, medium regular ice, coming right up. I said cream and sugar. Yeah, that's what I said. Medium regular iced. Regular? I said cream and sugar. Lady, do you not know what regular means? It means cream and sugar. Jesus.
Literally, this is true. They will just automatically put cream and sugar in unless you explicitly tell them not to.
Fucking pull up. Greg, if I go like a week without assaulting any customers, will you give me like one freebie? Like, cause I've been a good little boy or whatever? Just like as a treat? What if it was my birthday? Am I allowed to assault someone on my birthday as a little birthday present? Miku, I'm never going to let you assault a customer. Oh, fuck. What the fuck is the point of working here then?
Oh man, she's funny.
Nick Tyson sent a super chat. Sigh, you were not in the part of NY I used to live in. April is the shitstorm season in South Central Upstate, aka Chicken Spidey's country.
Let's see, I only went to New York City in April. Last time I went to New York City, that's all.
Adrian Parchman sent a super chat. My hometown has recently gotten 3 Dunkin' Donuts.
Hey, I mean, Dunkin' Donuts isn't terrible. Like, if you're just out and you need, like, a quick coffee and maybe, like, you know, I usually don't even get donuts. I usually get, like, a, what do you call those? The coffee rolls. I usually get, like, a coffee roll. Well, maybe a maple donut. But, yeah, their donuts are not the best. Dunkin' Donuts is just extremely mid, and yet it is completely ingrained in our culture over here. Like, we even have, like, one of our convention centers got renamed the Dunkin' Donuts Center a while ago, and everybody just calls it the Dunk. Oh my god. So what have we covered so far today? Southern New England memes, doomerism, how we can't give kids places to go online anymore. My accent is coming out now. Krispy Kreme is pretty damn good, I will say. I think we used to have one. I don't even know if we have one around anymore. You know, the last few times I've been to Starbucks, I have been surprised at how good it is. I don't know, when they first started, I thought they were pretty fucking terrible. Maybe something has changed. Yeah, the stadium in Providence, yeah. It used to be called the Providence Performing Arts Center, I think, and now it's called the Dunkin' Donuts Center because of sponsorships and shit. So...
Awesomeness. Sent a super chat. Have to drink Dunkin'. Only time we can shit right.
Yeah, you don't understand. It keeps us regular. That's why we all have to drink it. Now, actually, for my coffee lately, I've been buying Stephanie Harlow's Criminal Coffee, which is distributed from Rhode Island, because she's like a New Yorker, so she chose a local company.
Ironic sent a super chat. Upstate New York is like the overgrown, rarely visited backyard of NYC.
I've actually never been to upstate New York. I've only been to the city. And I've only been, like,
Nick
to
Wolf
Brooklyn
sent
and
a super chat.
Manhattan.
Bring back the Dunkaccino.
Yes, the Dunkaccino. But yeah, if you want to go to Dunkin' Donuts to get, like, an egg sandwich or something, it's really not worth it unless you're really desperate and just need something in your stomach. Like, all their breakfast food is terrible. It's just awful. I never get it. Where did my fucking brush go? What just happened? What did I just do? Oh, I clicked on another brush that has like a pencil for an icon by accident and it confused me. We had a Tim Hortons for a little bit, but it didn't really last. It is what ended up with me having a job making Tim Hortons coupons, so. Well, if I worked next to a Dunkin' Donuts, I'd probably be going over there all the time getting shitty food, I have to admit, yeah. I mean, since when does Dunkin' have breakfast? They have, like, egg sandwiches and hash browns and shit. It's just nobody eats those because they're terrible. I think they started having some cold brew not too long ago, though. It was the undercooked candy bacon.
Nicholas Tyson sent a super chat. Sigh, think of the most shithole rural town you have ever been in. The kind where the newest building was built in the 30s. That's all of upstate New York.
I mean, I'd believe it. I mean, over here in Rhode Island, too, we have lots of colonial buildings and old buildings. Like, the fucking town hall near me is built around a colonial graveyard, and the town hall itself was built in, like, the 1800s. You know? That's just kind of how it be over here. Tim Hortons has pizza?
Ed Stevens
Weird.
sent a super chat. Isn't one of jokes about Starbucks is that the coffee made by attractive bisexuals?
I'm pretty sure that's Malcolm's joke about the
Ilonic sent a
baristas.
super chat. Upstate New York is pretty to drive through but not much else of note beyond the wine trail.
I mean, I guess people live there, and I guess they do things. I don't know. I don't know what they do in upstate New York, to tell you the truth. I mean, this part of New England's kind of like Great Britain, where we all kind of just hate each other, and we have different cultures across different states. The only thing in Elmira in New York is a sewer and a prison. Oh no. Okay, I have to look this up. You guys are telling me Tim Hortons has pizza. Oh, I see. He's not gonna like that it's square. Oh, it's a flatbread pizza. What are they trying to be like? Are they trying to be like Panera or something? What is this? Who goes to a Tim Hortons to buy pizza? This is why they didn't last here either, because we were like, who the fuck goes to a coffee and donut shop to buy stew? You weird Canadians? Who does that? Nobody. Only you. You fucking weirdos. So I didn't last here. It's oblong, whatever. It's true, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles do live in the New York sewers. You have Wawa in Florida. I haven't been to Florida in a while. I don't think I've ever been to a Wawa.
Nicholas Tyson sent a super chat. In upstate, all you do is drink and drive and meth.
Well, there you go.
Lampast sent a super chat. Hey, may suck to work in, but we have cheerwine, so that makes it worth it.
I guess so. Down over here, we don't have meth, we have weed. It's been like, it was like the openest secret that Rhode Island has like the most weed smokers per capita, so now it's legal here. Oh, that's true. Like, the Tim Hortons did used to pair with, like, Sbarros sometimes. I remember doing that with coupons. So... You send me Wani comics? I know you sent me a dirty Wani comic, Kaiser. Kaiser is trying to corrupt my poor innocent eyes.
Laneying sent a super chat. So, thought Slime's vid, arguing with ethicists think about idiots like Leo, Lily, and Bonk.
Well, I mean, somebody like Lily, she is a fascist. She only likes fascism when it's her point of view in control, and moreover, if she was in control, she would love fascism. Like her Sith character she writes, it's like, oh, but I'm a benevolent dictator who's just able to do and kill whoever I want and get my way all the time. But because I'm the best, it's fine. The other fascists are bad. In Massachusetts, legalized weed first.
Nick Wolf sent a super chat. Heart and her day, who TF do you think you are?
That's my stream. Who the hell do you think you are? Well, speaking of that, I have something cooking for later this month, you guys, because I decided I was going to cut down the first Has-Been stream. Specifically Limus's video. The other two aren't interesting enough. And you know how Limus said leave me alone, and then went in Blackish's video with the rest of them having a little group therapy session about me, and how much it hurt them to have their cartoon opinions called bad. So I was like, I think I'll do a cut after all. And I know that was recorded in 240p. So I did some interesting stuff with it. It's gonna be a fun one. I might make it a premiere, actually. I'm pretty proud of what I did with it. Just made it more visually interesting, given that the stream is just completely fucked quality-wise. I know there's going to be a big announcement about something to do with Spindle Horse on the 9th, so, the video is almost done. It'll be all about when I decide to release it, mostly. I've been trying to build up a buffer. You guys did get a new video cut, yesterday, though it's a smaller one, and it's about spirit science, which only I care about. So, Not one of my hits, but I don't care. It was funny to me. I wish more people found laughing at spirit signs funny, because there was a lot of fucking shit. Not much Tumblr drama right now. I mean, Malcolm is still, like, picking on Lio Convoy. That's always fun to see. Malcolm put up a cut today of a very recent Lio call, and we all know how much Lio Convoy has changed. He's totally changed and doesn't do the same shit anymore, you guys, except he was doing the same shit just a few days ago. So yeah. Let's all laugh at industry that's always speaking nonsense, tee hee hee. Yeah, if you go into spirit science, you could pay $150 to learn to use tarot cards, apparently. Oh, good, Al, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Dana_Brain sent a super chat. Michigan potholes versus Rhode Island potholes. Fight.
I would say Michigan's are probably worse, because you guys have worse winters, but I think you guys also have, like, better, like, winter protection for your roads as well, so it might balance out, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I will probably cut down a lot of the has-been coverage I did. I never cut down the Lily ones either, so... I kind of cut things that I feel like at the moment, you know, I can't control it, but it's good to, like, go back to a stream after, like, a few months or even, like, half a year, and, you know, I'm looking at it with fresh eyes. It makes it easier for me to cut it down objectively, because, like, when I cut down Limus's video, I cut out, like, all the extraneous points, all, like, the baseless attacks on crew members, and all the, like, I'm a victim, so my opinion is automatically right and everybody else is wrong, and kept it to just the criticism of the character and the writing. Because that's what I care about critiquing. That's the thing with these kids. They're like, you critiqued my media takes, I'm gonna dig up all this dirt on you in revenge.
Sent a super chat. I mean, I literally cannot focus when it comes to spirit science. Too much out-of-pocket info for me to comprehend.
That's okay, I know. I mean, I like seeing, like, woo and pseudoscience debunked, but I know that's not everybody's cup of tea. But, yeah, we might revisit spirit science at one point, even though it doesn't do numbers, whatever, it's fun. You know, and some of you enjoy it. If you don't enjoy the topic of a stream, I'm not gonna be insulted if you don't stop by. So I'm glad that enough of you like coming to these normal weekly streams where I don't even react to anything in particular. But I will be thinking, like I said earlier, about doing some teaching streams, maybe for members only, or at least making the VODs members only, or just giving you guys something. If I do like redlining streams, I might like do like a speed version of them in shorts, but then keep the VODs, like, just for channel members and patrons. I'm not sure yet. I'm building slowly. I'm building out slowly as I go.
Dana_Brain sent a super chat. Super chat not working, super chat not working, super chat not working. Wait, forgot to update my YouTube app tax slow.
What, does it think you're under 18 now? We'll see how that works out with that AI, though I hope all the kids that were like, you can't draw cleavage in YouTube thumbnails because minors are happy now. Now there's gonna be an AI who figures out who the minors are. Are you happy about that? Because, you know, creators shouldn't have to parent other people's children. Sorry. Thumbnails are sure suspicious, I know. Well, like I said, we probably will do a react next week. I'm thinking The Wall and maybe I'll put a couple other things up for vote. We can always revisit Shad. Shad is always a great topic. he's always got some buffoonery for us. How did I find Red X? Or how did I find Red... Oh, are you talking about the YouTuber Red X or something else? Yeah, I mean, you should monitor your kids on the internet. I know it's hard to do, but...
Adrian Parchman sent a super chat. Reminder, Anthony G is streaming today at 6 p.m.
Anthony is streaming at 6. I probably won't be able to raid him because I'm going to finish before then, I'm sure. I do have some other things to do today, so... Well, I've said before, I don't need to give YouTube my ID, I don't think, because they already have my fucking tax info. They know I'm an adult, they pay me money. They pay me royalties. I'll spend money for a character creator and dupe the age verification, then upload my license to prove I'm grown. LOL. I mean, people will fake licenses online, too. That's the problem. Again, none of this is foolproof. None of this stuff to, like, how do we give kids a space online is foolproof. You know, and it's just something we all have to navigate, unfortunately. I know, everybody wants me to do Lily's Hoot House videos. I still need to watch the show. Besides, Lily is fighting Crispy right now. Let them battle it out for a little bit before I start picking on Lily again. I will eventually watch Hoot House, though, I promise. I promise, I promise, I promise. It's only 2 seasons, so people have told me. I should bully my brother into letting me back into his Disney Plus account. The thing is, too, YouTube has grown so big, like, at what point do we have to demand it become a public utility, you know? In my household, we have introduced the concept of the family computer for my kids to use. No personal tablets, just the family computer and the DS systems we have for portable stuff. That's smart, Amber. Because the other problem is other parents are not going to be as alert, and their kids probably have devices that they will show your kids stuff on. I don't envy any parents having to deal with this in this day and age. I really don't. I have absolutely no interest in being a parent myself, so... And I have a few friends with kids, but not a whole lot. Almost like we all figured out that having kids just to have kids is a bad idea and creates, like, mentally ill people like ourselves. Yeah, there's rarely spaces for kids. This is why, like, I get, like... I fucking hate these kids on Twitter that are always like, oh my god, you can't talk back to me because I'm a minor. And it's like, well, what the fuck are you doing on Twitter then? Go do your homework. You don't belong here. And then they always go, well, the site is minimum age 13 to sign up. And it's like, that doesn't mean anything. You shouldn't fucking be here.
Wonder Platinum sent a super chat. Have you been watching the summer Hikaru died? Been really impressed with the sound and visual design / direction. Great anime so far and hoping they stick the landing.
I haven't heard of that, actually. Oh, it's a Netflix one, too. Let's take a look-see at that real quick. Ooh, is it like a spoopy? Is it like a spoopy show? Oh, let's read up on this for a sec. Let's see... Follows the story of Yoshiki Tsukinaka, a teenager in a rural Japan who discovers that his best friend, Hikaru Ito, has been possessed by an otherworldly entity, forcing him to navigate their changed relationship amidst supernatural dangers. Oh, sounds kind of interesting. So basically, he's realizing his friend is a pod person. Before he dies, a mysterious eldritch being comes across him and consumes him, becoming him physically in the process. Whoa! Oh yeah! This does sound good, actually. I'm interested now. And it's on Netflix, so it's really easy for me to watch. Oh god, right, I know Maul. And it's like Limus, too, saying, I want to make a safe space for teenagers that I didn't have as a teen. And it's like, don't do that.
Replica_rabbit sent a super chat.
Thank you. Oh, and somebody gifted subs earlier, too. I forgot to say thank you for that. Thank you. But, like, well, I'm autistic, Kaiser. Would I even notice if my friends were pod people? But... yeah, it's like Lim is saying, well, me, a 20-year-old, wants to make a safe space for teenagers, and I'm advertising to be a space for people like 13 to 17. And it's like, even if you have the best intentions in the world, No, don't do that. You are not a professional. You don't have any professional oversight. You have no regulatory body checking in on you and what you're doing with these kids. No, you cannot be like an online mentor to teenagers over the internet, over Discord. If you want to be a youth mentor, go get trained and be one in real life. Don't do this shit. And I don't think Limus had good intentions, but I also don't think Limus is a groomer. I think it's this misguided extended teenagerhood where Limus wanted to live vicariously through people who are still teenagers, because that whole group, Limus, Pink King, Blackish, they seem to, like, be suffering under the delusion that they're not adults now. Like, I'm sorry, you're once you turn 20, you are unequivocally an adult. And other adults can say whatever the fuck they want to you as a fellow adult, and you are gonna have to suck it up and learn to deal with it. You can't go, I'm a minor anymore. There was somebody on fucking Twitter the other day. Actually, I think I commented on it, so let me find it.
Replica_rabbit send a super chat. The original sin is a fun show that ended.
Gotta look up that one too. That one sounds a little more familiar.
Cinder the Deer sent a super chat. Work for Big Brothers and Sisters instead.
Yeah. Exactly. That one's on Crunchyroll, which I don't have a subscription anymore. Kinda like the style of this one, though. Interesting. Looks a little odd. But yeah, let me find this post I was just thinking of.
Bylonic sent a super chat. It will be like the Courtney situation and Limus will get yelled at by a kid's parent.
Hopefully wouldn't say something like, you know, oh, their mom is just being completely unreasonable, being angry that their kid is talking to an adult online about inappropriate topics. Alright, let me find this fucking post, because it's wild, you guys. Here it is. So, damn it. This person, I think they're 100% fucking serious, is trying now to say ages, like, 18 to 25 are post-minors. Post-minors. So here's... Let me pause the super chats before I read this. Here's Hugo the Pink Cat saying, so I got called Jeffrey Epstein by a child because I once dared to say that it's not grooming for a 21-year-old to have sex with someone in their 30s. Don't you love this website? And then Zenith comes along, another furry avatar, and says, sorry to say, but the dude is kind of right. That age range is very much a yellow light. Some are certainly mature enough to engage in sexual intercourse, but this fandom is very different, has different standards. Pro tip, if you're in your 30s, don't fool with post-minors. Like I said, if you're over 20, you are an adult now. Other adults can say shit to you, and you can either cry about it, or say shit back, or ignore them. Like the rest of us. Sorry. I think, well, first of all, I think a lot of these people got brain broken by fucking COVID. Alright? COVID definitely had a way bigger impact on people who were teenagers and, like, elementary school kids during it. And I think a lot of these kids online are used to going, but I'm a minor! When they say something really ignorant and get called out on it, they go, but I'm a minor! You can't say that to me! But now they can't say, but I'm a minor anymore, so they have to find something else to use, so now it's post-minors. Give me a fucking break. You know, I think the problem is the only older adults they've ever, like, interacted with are, like, their parents and their teachers and other authority figures and, like, shop clerks and things. You know, adults who are obligated to humor them and be polite to them. So when they encounter just another normal adult in a normal adult situation and they turn to them and say, fuck off, you little shithead, they go, you can't talk like that to me! You know? But now that they're not minors anymore, they can't say, but I'm a minor! So now they just have to find some other reason that you can't tell them they're a little shithead and to fuck off, so, yeah.
Rock Josiah sent a super chat, eating toast.
Nice. I'm happy for you.
Bylonic sent a super chat, I'm a post miner too, by about at 16 years.
I thought it was really funny because when I did turn 40, I found and stole a magnet my mom had when I was a kid that said, I'm not 40, I'm 18 with 22 years of experience. Anyway, Metal Gay Solid, excellent name, says people in their 20s are legal adults. If we can be drafted to join the army, can drink and take substance, has to pay taxes and have a job, then by God, we can date people who are older. And then up here we have Zenith coming back saying, okay, but there's nothing wrong with requiring a test in order to be licensed to engage in intercourse. Okay, Yondev. My whole point is that the post-minor age range has tons of stunted development, especially ND individuals, and this would protect them from older predators. Because us poor, stupid, neurodivergent people, we definitely can't take care of or think for ourselves. And Hugo the Pink Cat says, a license for sex? What the fuck? Xena says, I'm getting a lot of backlash for this, but it's meant to protect potentially vulnerable young adults and criminalize older adult predators who prey on the not fully developed. It sounds ableist, but it's coming from myself who was ND and could have easily been prey when I was 18. It sounds ableist because it is. So yeah, this is a new thing now. Post-minors. You can't talk to me because I'm between 18 and 25. I'm a post-minor. It's like, shut the fuck up. Oh my god. But yeah, it really is just a way to try to tell other adults we can't tell them that they're stupid shitheads and they need to fuck off. Yeah, breaking out ableism in the name of progressivism. The thing is, it isn't progressivism. It is conservatism. It's so weird. Like, you have all of these kids on the left who are, like, very, very extremely conservative in their thinking, but they disguise it with progressive babble and buzzwords. It's like how many of them are, like, so fucking homophobic, but they pretend they're, like, super ultra progressive and supportive of gay people, but then you talk to them for 5 seconds, or just how they act toward you, and you can tell they're fucking super homophobic. You know, it's so annoying.
Replica_rabbit send a super chat. I'm minor. I have black lungs.
I think I've got the black lung, Pop.
Dana_brain sent a super chat. Do these people think that adults can't, like, assault other adults?
I don't know, yeah, yeah, adults can prey on each other and assault each other, and that's a problem. Like, yeah, people can still predate upon other adults. It's not only minors who can be predated upon. So maybe pay attention to that for your own good, you know? I don't know. Oh, Kaiser has sent me something now, which is probably related to this. Oh no, Kaiser just wants me to dub a Wani comic. I guess we can have a Wani dub break. I guess we can have a Wani dub break. Inko looks weird without his glasses, I'm sorry.
Inko, I'm wasting away.
We ate lunch 2 hours ago, Liv.
That's 14 hours ago in Gator time.
Sent a super
Oh no,
chat.
I got interrupted.
Stop trying to make post-minor happen. It's never gonna happen. But seriously, this is just a spoiled brat that doesn't want to grow up.
Yep,
Rolling eyes face emoji.
Still wants an excuse to control how other people talk. Anyway, let me try that line again. We ate lunch 2 hours ago, Liv.
That's 14 hours ago in Gator time.
It's not, but alright, I'll phone Dino Mose.
My hero.
Nice Swanee break. We have a nice Swanee break, guys. Jasmine interrupted! No, I'm kidding. Thank you, Jasmine, for the super chat. I should have paused them. I should have paused them along with my music. I'm sorry, that's my fault. Yeah, so... Now, after reading that post-minor discussion, I was sitting there like, you know what? Maybe I need to be meaner to 19-year-olds. Because that's that hell of a has-been hate-em group. They're like, well, I'm 19, I'm an adult, so my opinions are definitely worthwhile. And then they turn around and go, but you're too old to talk about the opinion of a 19-year-old. And it's like, why? Why, when you come out saying some stupid bullshit about a piece of media, can I not come along and say that's really dumb? Why is that verboten? Just because I'm like 20 years older than you? Imagine saying that to, like, a teacher or a supervisor at work. Like, well, you're too old to have an opinion on how I'm doing this. These kids, if they ever enter the workforce, which I assume many of them won't because they sound very privileged, but if they do enter the workforce, they're in for a big fucking shock, I think. It's like, wow, you might be working with people who are 20 years older than you, 30 years older than you, and you're going to have to interact with them, and you're going to have to talk to them like another adult, and they're going to talk to you like a fellow adult. So, you know, fucking get good. So anyway, yeah, but if the first has-been hate-em cut goes well, I might do the second.
Nicholas Tyson sent a super chat. Let's all bully people who can't buy beer yet.
Haha, you can't buy beer yet, but you can die in a war. Take that! Well, it's so dumb, too, because they're like, why do you bring up Pink King's age? You shouldn't be talking to 19-year-olds. And I'm like, I brought up Pink King's age to say I'm not going to tear apart his video on my birthday stream because I found out he's 19. So they can't make up their fucking minds. They can't make up their fucking minds. Am I allowed to talk about the opinions of 19-year-olds or not? You know? It's either he's a big boy because he's 19 and he has big boy opinions that need to be respected, or his opinions are worthless because he's 19 and I shouldn't even be talking about them. You have to make up your mind. That kid is, like, attacking, like, fucking Reddit now for, like, being critical of his videos, too, so I think he's just like this. I really hope in, like, 3 years he'll wake up and go, oh my god, I'm fucking cringe, this is the worst.
Bylonic sent a super chat. Does Loomis even have a job or go to school?
No fucking idea. But Loomis's video does have 1 million views, their Angel Dust video, and they brag about it, and they act like it makes them a big king shit, so, can't really get mad at me for critiquing it. It's so funny, too, because they're all like, Vipsy Pop can't take criticism, and then they get, like, 1 criticism, and they have to make, like, an entire hit piece finding every scrap of dirt they can find on me. One person was like, well, they were just doing what you did back, and I'm like, how? Like, you accuse them of terrible things. Like, I accused Artiste of being homophobic because she was saying homophobic things. Wow. In my opinion, they were homophobic. I'm not allowed to say that. Yeah, exactly. If adults can't talk about the opinions of 19-year-olds, maybe 19-year-olds should get off the fucking internet and not give their stupid, ignorant opinions then.
Sawesomeness sent a super chat. The 70-year-old guy I work with is chill AF.
Hell yeah, you can have work friends that are way older than you, and you probably will end up with work friends that are way older than you. There's nothing wrong with having camaraderie with your coworkers. Makes work better if you do. I wouldn't compare Lio to DSP. I don't know who I'd compare Lio. Lio's a very unique lolcow. He's one that's skirted under the radar for a long time now.
Invoicing Emu sent a super chat. Welcome to the internet, everything is a free-for-all.
Oh, it used to be way much more of a free-for-all. These kids have no fucking idea how Wild West the late 90s internet was. They would not survive. Do I know Owo Neko? No, I don't know Owo Neko. Is that someone I should know? It's my opinion, Eternal Sugar 69, that Lio and Hopeless Peaches had an emotional affair. It's my opinion that they did, just from observing how they interacted with each other in the Rosa call, where they both sounded like they were getting off on, mentally torturing this disabled woman. And allegedly, Lio's wife was even concerned about his interactions with this much younger female online. I don't know what the fuck Peaches even identifies anymore, but is female from what I know, so that, you know, a wife would be necessarily concerned, I would think.
Bylonic sent a super chat. My good friend where I live is like 8 years younger than me.
Yeah, so, and you know what? The older you get, the less it fucking matters. You know, I have friends in their 50s, even getting into 60s. You know, it really doesn't matter. Like, once you're over 30, fucking nothing matters anymore. You know? Anybody can be friends with anybody. I mean, anybody over 30. Obviously, if you're like 35 and you're friends with a 23-year-old, it can be a little weird. I mean, some of my art friends are way younger than I am, but we just happen to meet on the internet and really get along, and I've met them all in real life now. So... She made a shitty courtroom animatic day back. Oh wait, was OO Neko that one that got in trouble for like AI and shit or something? It's sounding slightly familiar. The thing is, I don't usually see people always think I'm like a drama tuber. I'm not really. I'm not following like all the recent hot goss. I just happen to like, I mostly cover people's media takes, you know, because that's what interests me. I like to talk about media and how people misinterpret it a lot of the time. That's kind of even what I started with Lily. It's so funny, like, I never even did Lily's garbage video. A lot of people assume I did. It was her 2023 Steven Universe video that she made in response to hiding in private. I'm a yapper tuber, yeah. I'm just a variety tuber, huh?
Miss Jasmine sent a super chat. Either you wanna be taken seriously as an online creator, or you wanna be treated like an small bean. But don't be offended when you're treated like the piss baby you are if you use the latter as an excuse.
Indeed. And that's the thing too, like, okay, people put out a public video on this public platform with their opinion in public. Why can I not respond in public on the same platform? You know, I mean, that's as old as YouTube. So I don't even remember when there used to be, like, reply videos on YouTube. If you did a reply to a video, it would appear under that video. There used to be reply girls who would just have their tits out and for attention and just reply to random videos that were popular. So yeah, people took advantage of it, but still, that used to be a thing. It's, like, embedded in just how YouTube works and how internet discourse works. I mean, these are, for whatever reason, these are the forums of today. We call them forums for a reason. Like the philosophers who once sat amongst pillars talking about life's secrets were kind of like that, only way more retarded. So, or maybe they were all retarded too, and we just think they were all smart these days. I don't know. Socrates probably had critics.
Ironic sent a super chat. I would be interested in hearing you talk about Nostalgia Critic.
Yeah. So I think that's why I'm gonna put The Wall in there. I would still, even though Krim is tapped out of Team Tism, I would still love to go over the Channel Awesome Movies with Ant. I think that would be a good collab, but he's busy right now. He's got a kid on the way, you know. So I've been a little like kind of just in the hey, floating ideas out phase right now.
Adrian Parchman sent a super chat. Any opinion on the statement, all art is political?
I'm gonna pause super chats because I have a lot to say about it. I was actually just talking about this in my comments with C-Puff Person, who's been watching my videos. And she has the same complaint on Limus's mouthwashing video, because Limus said the whole all art is political thing and very, very much misunderstands it. All art is political does not mean that all art is obligated to have an overt political message. What it means is all art is a product of the time it was made in. So the people that made it are going to be affected by the things that were happening in that time period, in their lives, even if they're not, like, completely cognizant of putting that theme in there. You know? Yes, Ant is pregnant. But someone like Limus and these other Zoomer online reviewers they're the 1 million moms with blue hair, as I've been calling them. You know, they are exactly like the Christian media watchdogs of the 90s, who wanted every single piece of entertainment to be their version of socially responsible and teaching good lessons and teaching people how to live. They wanted everything to be a morality play, and all of these Zoomers are now exactly like that, except they're coming from a leftist secular point of view instead of a religious right point of view. But it's the same exact fucking behavior. They want every piece of entertainment to propagandize their personal worldview, and if it doesn't, that's bad. You know, so I hate it. I hate it. Art does not need to be political. Art does not need to cater to you. Art does not need to reflect just your values back at you. And if you don't like something, then you don't like it, and it's not for you. You know, that is kind of the theme that grew out of the cut I did of Limus's Angel Dust video. It's just not for you. It's just not for you, and that's fine. It doesn't have to be for you. You don't have to like every popular thing. But no, if somebody doesn't like a piece of media, now it has to be, like, ontologically immoral or something. And I don't understand this fucking attitude, and I really hate this attitude that art has to cater to people's political viewpoints. Like, art is not where all political discourse happens. It can happen within art, but art isn't the be-all, end-all of political discourse, nor should it be expected to be. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, Krim made a weird comment on the Blackish video saying, I appreciate the sentiment, but you should have done a better job. And it was like, the fuck is that about? I appreciate the sentiment? Okay. I mean, I didn't talk about it publicly. Krim just didn't want to associate anymore because he feels we're too ideologically different, which we are. And I said, okay, cool, you know. It's still cool with you. It was completely one-sided, but I don't know where this shit's coming from, personally. But he's the one who made it public, so I can talk about it, I assume. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, so the supers pause. This is very important.
Ilonic sent a super chat. Pregnant.
Yes, pregnant. Pregante. So yes, Ant is going to have a little spawn soon. Which I'm sure he'll be even busier after the little spawn is born, but eventually we might be able to collab again. I still kind of want to do, Ant explaining Synthetic Man to me. Because everyone keeps telling me to cover Synthetic Man, and I don't know anything about him. So I thought it'd be funny to just do a stream on Ant's channel where he just explains him to me. So, hopefully we can do that in the future. Well, see, that's the thing, Kaiser. I can get along with people who are ideologically different than me.
Nick Wolf sent a super chat. Marge Simpson, I guess you can't use the law to nag.
Oh, some people really wish they do. But yeah, it's so funny that these little Zoomers are all like a bunch of little blue-haired Karens. And they don't even realize it. They don't even realize what they're like. I mean, come on, it is a little ironic that, like, now it's people on the left, like, burning Harry Potter books, but in the 90s it was the religious people doing it. I mean, I understand why they're mad at the author, but it's just a little ironic. It's just a tad ironic. We're just talking about the general attitude of Zoomers have toward media right now, that they all think it has to be like a morality play that reflects their worldview back at them and nothing else. And I have a vehement disagreement with that as an artist. Now, I'm sorry the hate ruined the show for you, DJ Sunny, but you know what? You shouldn't let a bad fandom or hatedom ruin a show. Just like what you like, you know? Who the fuck cares what people are saying? Synthetic Man did a video hating on the new Donkey Kong game. My dude, that is a game for children. What the fuck possible issue could you take with it? I always see people like, oh, well, yeah, the has-been hatedom is crazy, but the fans are crazy too. And I'm like, where? Where are these crazy fans? Where the fuck are these crazy fans? I've barely seen any. Most of the people I've seen are people who clearly watch the shit out of these shows and think about them all the time, but performatively hate them. You know? And it's like, where are all these crazy fucking fans? I'd like to know.
Bylonic sent a super chat. I like Redx, but we are ideologically different.
I like Redx, but he's just laughing at Nick Beards. I don't give a shit about anything else he thinks. Yeah, that's the thing. We could be genuinely criticizing the Helliverse. I do have, like, a criticism of the writing in the upcoming video. Because I love how all these people are like, oh, so I just can't take that people criticized her favorite thing, and it's like, here I am, like, criticizing the writing right in the goddamn live stream. People just love to lie about me. Oh yeah, I completely understand having an issue with the pacing. I really think they could have pared down on characters and not crammed as much as they did in Season 1 of Has-Been, but I also understand that they didn't know if they were going to get any more seasons at the time, so they wanted to put in as much as possible. Because these characters all have this long history online with fans who have been following Medrano since her early days, so I understand there was kind of a tug-of-war going on there. I do hope they have more breathing room in Season 2. Would be nice to see. But I still think, even with Season 1, you can watch it all in a row and treat it like a 3.5 hour long musical. And it kind of works that way. At least to me. Oh yeah, there's gonna be a sing-along. Yeah. And like I said, on the 9th, they're making some big announcement. Everyone keeps thinking maybe they're gonna make Zoophobia's show now, which would just... I guess Medrano would just win at life if that happened. Yeah, you could just say a show isn't for you. Like, I tried to watch Centaur World with my friends. I did not like Centaur World. It's not because it's bad. It just isn't for me. It just isn't my taste. I'm not out there saying this show is horrible and reprehensible and does all these things wrong because I didn't like it. It's just like, I'm not out there saying it's objectively bad because I didn't like it. I can tell it has quality to it. I just, personally, just not for me. And that's okay. It doesn't have to be. Not everything has to be for me. I wouldn't be surprised if they do, like, an actual stage version of Has-Been. That would be fucking amazing, actually. I mean, I can understand hatedoms to an extent. There's some shows that are fun to hate, you know, that are just garbage. Like, I like watching, like, what's her name? Procrastitera. I like watching Procrastitera bitch about CW shows just because they are objectively awful and she's funny. You know? These are shows I've never fucking watched in my life and never will. I've, like, watched people bitch about Riverdale, even though I've never watched it, you know? So sometimes, you know, hatedoms can make sense. Or at least, hate-watching, I should say. Hate-watching can make sense. Hate-watching can make sense. It's like the old advice from, Alan Moore, where you should read terrible books because they can be a good source of inspiration. Because you'll be sitting there going, well, fuck, I could write this. You know? And if you can figure out why you think something is so badly written, it can help you become a better writer. But when you're just out there with an agenda, like so many of these people are, and it's really cringe to have, like, an agenda about a fucking piece of entertainment, you know. But they think it's vital for their politics or for social cohesion or something, and it's like, what the fuck is the matter with you? Do people hate watch Teen Titans Go? The only time I've seen Teen Titans Go is when they did that crossover movie with the original. And I think we were waiting to see if there was going to be a trailer for something at the time, too. That's the only reason a bunch of us watched it. Oh yeah, the creator. I also criticized the hell out of Dragon Age 2 while it's one of my favorite games in the world. You can watch my Dragon Age 2 playthrough on my channel if you want to see me bitch and moan about one of my favorite games. The entire time I'm playing it. And you should be able to criticize things you like as well. I think a lot of people don't really understand how I operate when it comes to media. I am always assessing things not just on a story level from, like, from a Watsonian perspective, but I'm also, like, looking at it on the technical side, on the artistic side, on the writing side, on the direction, the cinematography, the sets, the costumes, the animation, whatever, you know? I'm taking in all of these things at once. I do criticize Steven Universe fucking heavily. Some of the fan servers I used to be in would get mad at me for my criticisms, and I'd be like... And some of them would start acting like I actually hate the show, and I'm like, guys, I have been drawing a fan comic for years. I don't fucking hate the show. But I am critical of these aspects of the writing because I think they are poor. You know? I wouldn't bitch so much if I didn't care. And that's the other thing about these has-been hate-doms. They would not bitch so much if they didn't care. They're fans. They are fans. They are fans of the show. But they just want to bitch about it and tear it down. You know? It's like, do fucking something better with your life. I've never seen Steven Universe Ace of Spades. Well, it's about a young boy who is half human, half alien, being raised by his by 3 alien women who are friends with his mom. And you kind of go from there. A lot of it is about space lesbians, actually, so that's probably why I like it. I always said I had no fucking chance against Steven Universe. It is an anime-inspired sci-fantasy cartoon full of overt lesbian text and Broadway singers. I had no fucking chance. I will say... The early first season of Steven Universe is kind of a slog. They were really finding their feet when it came to the tone of the show. So the early season is a lot more like an early 2000s cartoon. And then it kind of finds its feet and it gets more artistic and more like kind of technically beautiful and aesthetic. But yeah, there is a watch order called The Flood Order that I do recommend. That gets you through the early part of Season 1 as fast as possible with all the information you need to know, up to the point where it actually gets interesting. So, even as an SU fan, I'm always like, I love Steven Universe, I only skipped like 18 episodes, it's fine. It is a flawed show, and I'm not afraid to say that. Which is so funny that people assume I am.
Nick Wolf sent a super chat. Only time I hate watched was the pilot of the reboot of Heroes. I even live tweeted it. But I felt bile building within me, so I never did it again.
Oh, there you go.
Nostalgic Nerd 90 sent a super chat. Hey Sai, you should check out Hazu reviews. She goes in deep with Steven's universe, especially explaining that Pink might not be gone.
Well, Pink is definitely gone. I mean, they had decided that by the end. I think it's thematically relevant for Pink to be gone, because, like, Steven,
Adrian Parchman sent a super chat. It's similar to people saying F4 First Step is about pro-life.
Oh, people just making everything political? Yeah. But, yeah, I think, thematically Pink has to be permanently gone, because... Steven is equivalent to a child whose mother died in childbirth. So, you know, a kid with a dead parent isn't going to get their dead parent back magically. So I think it would kind of be antithetical if Pink still exists. However, fanfics and fan comics that explore that idea are fun. You know, why not? That's a thing you can explore in fanfiction. I always say if you're going to start like a Steven Universe AU or any AU, or any kind of fanfic, have something about the series or the characters you want to explore, and the writing will come easy. You know, don't just say, I want to make an AU just to make one. Think about what aspect of the property you would like to explore and you want to play with as a writer. And the ideas will come to you. You know, that's my best advice for that. I mean, the AU, I never even meant to start an AU. I've been doing this for years now, and... over this time, I've found I kind of like being a story editor more than like a lead writer type myself. And my friends and I are developing a webcomic. I've mentioned it a few times. We're not anywhere near launch yet. We're still kind of hammering out some kinks here, but we have the general outline of how the story is going to go. We have a cast of characters. We have designs. We have world building. So yeah. So I'll definitely let you guys know when that starts coming out. But yeah, I mean, I like drawing this AU. I'm gonna finish what I had planned. I mean, obviously, I'm kind of slow at it. I have paid art to do. I'm a YouTuber now. That takes up a lot of time, too, with editing and stuff. I have real-life responsibilities, even if I don't have a day job right now. I will get another day job if I have to. I probably will open commissions soon, though, finally. I know I've been saying this for, like, almost 2 years now, but I will go have a system for commissions soon. I am kind of just still adjusting to my new lifestyle here, and the beginning of the year was really rough. So my grandmother passed away in January, so I hadn't talked about it until recently. But so we had all that going on, and we still have a lot of going on with her estate and stuff. So you know, bit of a rough start to the year. Bit of a rough start to the year. So how do I have time for anything? I don't know. This is just what I do. I mean, I enjoy it. But I do make sure I get out of the house, don't worry. That was always my fear, like when Cougar was like, hey, how would you feel about becoming like a full-time editor or something? And I'm like, I'm so afraid I'll become like a recluse if I don't have a job outside of the house. But even then, I still manage to get myself out and do things, so it's fine. Yeah, don't worry, my grandma was 99, so she did live a full life. But, you know, even when you know it's coming, it's not easy, you know, and you miss him, you always miss him. I mean, I still miss my grandfather, and he died, like, 16 years ago, so... And that's why older adults are always just a little sad and impatient with you guys, because we're carrying a lot of pain. Wait till a few people you've known have died, and then maybe you'll understand. So, yeah, 99. She had a good run, guys, she had a good run. I mean, hell, she was still driving when she was, like, 95. Dialogue, yeah, dialogue can be tricky, Simon Clover. My advice with dialogue is to really pay attention to character voice. You know, character voice is important. So, like, think about, like, the characters in Steven Universe. Each one has a different way of speaking. Like, you would never confuse Amethyst's dialogue for Pearl's dialogue. They both speak in very different ways and have very different word choices they use, you know, that's indicative of their personalities. So that's an important thing to do. Think to yourself, how would this character phrase this? How much would they say, or how little would they say? You know, and I have this thing, too, where I think, like, as long as you understand a character's motivation and their core values, you can pretty much write them in any situation. You know, so that's my writing advice for you today on this random stream where we're talking about all sorts of stuff. Your dad passed away when you're 14, and your grandpa the same year? Jeez, that's rough. That's rough. Your grandma lived to be 97? Cool, Jasmine. She about up there with mine. Yeah, I mean, it's never easy. I mean, I was so lucky to have my grandparents into adulthood. You know, all of them. But it's never a good time, you know, really. And it's okay to miss people. It's natural. You accidentally started a Deltarune AU comic? Well, welcome to my fucking life. I did one drawing swapping Spinel and Pearl, and here I am, like, 5 years later. Oh, I heard about Emu Emmy's video. I'm not that interested in it, to tell you the truth. I don't think she's a very trustworthy character. The person I cared most about in this situation is Claire Claret, and even with Beckett just choosing to torpedo any clout he built doing that, Saberspark video, I still believe Claire. Just because the two men who did the research to prove her husband innocent have proven themselves to be, unreliable, doesn't mean I don't believe her, you know? So... I found out my grandpa is not my biological grandpa, and I said, thank God I'm not related to him, Jesus. Oh, yes, not everybody loves their grandparents, nor do you have to. I'm not saying that. We're all sharing today, guys. We're all sharing today. Yeah, little Becky keeps getting himself into all sorts of situations lately. Yeah, and I've said before, if Claire were to come out tomorrow and say, you guys were alright, I was totally brainwashed, Griffin, groomed me, we're getting divorced next week, I would believe her then too, but I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, I don't know why Beckett feels this compulsion to run around putting out Lio Convoy's fires. Especially when he says he doesn't even like Lio. So, like, little bro, why are you running to, like, the live streams of people with, like, 500 subscribers to, like, defend him? Why are you doing this? Why are you losing sleep over Lio fucking Convoy? The CC has got him so frazzled and so indoctrinated. Like, I'm not even fucking kidding when I say these people use cult tactics. Like, you can laugh at me all you want, but if even one person goes and reads the Bite model and compares it to their experiences and realizes, oh fuck, I'm in a high control group, I'll be happy with that. Yeah, they're two different situations, Miles Shocker, but they're kind of related. Because the first thing people tried to go after Saberspark with is he's friends with Black Griffin.
Miss Jasmine sent a super chat. My great-great-grandma was 97 when she passed a while back. Both my great-grandma and my grandma are still kicking ass lol.
My great-grandma also lived to be to her 90s. And that was the other side of the family, so hopefully I have good genes. Oh, Kaiser, as if I could control you. Yeah, well, like, somebody like Lio has a savior complex, but, like, not even for any good reason. He wants to be seen as a good person while not actually being a good person. But, you know, oh, he's Christian, though, so he's automatically good and moral and just and can do no wrong, so, you know, yeah. What's... tack literate? Do you mean tech literate? Or is that tatch? Like tachyons? What are we talking about here? I probably will wrap up soon, because I did say this was going to be a short stream this week. No, Christian does not automatically equal a good person. No, not at all. I'm glad I'm getting some of this done. I will try to finish... Like, I'm not even going to release these pages right away, because I actually want to release them with the next 2 pages I haven't even started yet, so hopefully by next week I will be working on those. I will try to get this done a little faster. Nothing automatically makes someone a good person. You have to actually take good actions to be a good person.
Nostalgic Nerd 90 sent a super chat. Another Leo Convoy video when?
That's true. I could put him on the vote, too. There's other videos of Lios we could go over. He did talk about Has-Been Hotel. A few people have requested that one.
Nick Wolf sent a super chat. Good enough jeans to sell jeans? JK, apologies.
No, no one would buy jeans from me, unfortunately. I don't think I'm the kind of model they would want for those ads. But yeah, so there is... I could get, like, 2 more videos out of, the first Lio stream, I think. And then, of course, there's the Barbe call, which I also went over. But if you have suggestions for Lio Convoy videos, 'cause, like, unless he says something wild in his toy-making videos, I don't fucking care about those. I don't care about model kit building. I don't fucking care. He has to be saying something funny. Go over the chip dip sword video? I don't think I know about that one. Yeah, twice Malcolm has asked people, what do you think Lio's good qualities are? And there's always, like, this big pregnant pause. Like, they've never thought about it. Like, why do I like this guy and hang out with him? That's cool, Kaiser. I'm glad you have a hobby painting miniatures. I just don't fucking care about it. No. He talked about the has-been pilot, actually. Way before the final show was made. To talk about how it's anti-Christian or Satanist or something. And he got, like, facts about the Bible wrong, and I found it very funny. Like, I had to be like, oh, Lio, don't you know that Lucifer as a fallen angel isn't actually biblical? Shouldn't you know that, Lio? Shouldn't you know that that's from Paradise Lost, not the Bible? Well, Paradise Lost is various folklore before that, but you know.
Dana_Brain sent a super chat. My dad passed away 9 years ago. It was so sudden at 52. I miss him a lot still.
Yeah, I mean, you're always gonna miss him. That's just how it is, you know? Gonna carry that weight, you know? I don't know anything about Doodle Tones, to tell you the truth. That is not a cow I've been interested in.
Bylonic sent a super chat. The kittens all use Darvo too.
They do. Oh yeah, Lavender, I have gone over that video. What I mean is people want an edit of it, you know? There's some people who just enjoy the edits more than rewatching stream VODs, and I don't blame them. I at least try to make the edits really listenable and kind of like a nice little summation of the stream. Or at least kind of cobble them into pseudo-video essays. I know, the McDonald's Walmart thing will always be fucking funny to me, just because he tried to sound so intimidating saying it. I am sitting in McDonald's Walmart, so I am trying not to yell at you. It's like, my bro, come on now. How can anyone take you fucking seriously? Well, it's like nobody can take him fucking seriously except, like, just traumatized neurodivergent people in their early 20s. But, yeah. And you're still working on your Lily Digimon video. Good fucking luck with that. Ant couldn't even get through her whole Pokemon 6-hour video. He gave up at some point. He was broken by the end of that. I think that's where we got the ant on the Shinji chair drawing from. I'm gonna give it blue highlights because I want to. I'm using my nice smudge brush here that I love so much to like paint with. I don't know, I guess he was like the power was out or something, and he really had to do his usual routine of yelling at teenagers on Discord, so he went all the way to a McDonald's Walmart so he could get internet power so he could continue to yell at teenagers on Discord. He's got a job, though, guys. He's got a job and a life, and he's totally better than you, though.
Bylonic sent a super chat. It's fine, Leo. It's a Walmart.
Yeah, there's probably somebody screaming at somebody else around the corner as you speak, you know? Actually, I think I've seen Seraphina's Critical Hell of a Boss videos. I mean, we'll do another Hell of a Has-Been Hate-Dem stream eventually. Probably with a variety of videos again, like the first one. The only reason I focus on Artis... And it's so funny, because in case any of these little kids are listening, I didn't go after Artis just because she talked to me on Twitter. I was looking for more Critical Has-Been videos to talk about. Saw hers, had seen hers floating around before, realized she had so much bullshit packed into all of these videos, I decided to focus on just her for a stream. They act like I'm, like, trying to punish them. You know? Like, no, I'm just giving my opinion on your terrible cartoon opinions. Just like you gave your opinion in public on the internet, and I am commenting on that public opinion also on the internet, also on YouTube.
Nostalgic Nerd 90 sent a super chat. He has a job? Shocked face emoji. Shocked face emoji.
Claims. So he fucking claims. I mean, nobody knows for sure. I mean, he's on Discord 18 hours a day, yelling at the mentally subnormal. I mean, what could he possibly be doing otherwise? No, I did not see the tweet she made about the Beelzebub plush. Let's do a little spying. It's not even spying, it's public social media, but I love how these people are like, you're stalking me, you're spying on me, and it's like, you posted this in fucking public. If you want something to be your diary, get a diary.
Nick Wolf sent a super chat. Always astounds me to see React-tubers give up on a project. Saw a vid on someone watching all Fantastic Four movies and they gave up 2/3 RDS through Font 4 stick.
Really?
Miss Jasmine sent a super chat. Careful. If you say Leo's name 3 times you'll appear in McDonald's and be forced to watch him eat 20 McDoubles in quick succession.
Oh, he's like an SCP. I haven't set foot in a McDonald's in fucking years. I would rather die. Oh, great. Now, of course, fucking Twitter is cucking me. Yeah, there's nothing Artiste won't call racist, and then she'll fucking call random imp characters the C word. No, not that one. The one that rhymes with loon. Just for no reason at all. Because she thinks imps are all black for some reason. Reasons that escape me. Why can't I find your shitty account? Now, if the McRib is back on the menu, we're all in big trouble, guys. Lyle will be too powerful. All I'm finding is people, like, complaining about Artiste. I can't find her account. Oh, there we go. I had to Google it, for fuck's sake. Oh, pfft. I guess she might have pissed off a lot of people because her posts are protected right now. Can I follow you and request access to your, you'll definitely give it to me, right, Artiste, if I can't even request to follow. Oh well. I'm sure she said something really fucking stupid, though. Oh, Artiste, Owlman, Artiste was the, subject of my second, Helliverse Hatedom stream. She is really, really, really homophobic against Stolas, like, to an absurd degree, and claims she's not. Even though she acts like Blitzo is like a poor innocent uwu being being corrupted by this evil, mincing gay bird. Because, you know, Blitzo at least fucks women, so he's fine. But the one who only wants to fuck men, he's the bad one for some reason, you know? But she's totally not being homophobic, though. He's totally not.
Is about a kid with a great future. But he had something more important.
But I got that one down too, but that was long. It was 7 hours long, and they're like, how could you talk for 7 hours about one video? And it was, okay, one thing, it was 3 videos, and for another thing, we had a lot of yapping in between, and I have it all chaptered anyway, so it's really more like 4 hours. So, I was talking about the bug comic thing. Why are you sending me on TikTok? What is this? Yeah, I was calling Artiste Artie for short, so maybe that's why you guys don't know who the hell I'm talking about. Oh! Is this somebody's video with Artiste's tweet in it? Thank you. Well, she hates him because he's rich, and rich people have to automatically be bad, but she says, like, so many fucking homophobic
everybody's
things
talking
in
about
these
that
videos.
one girl who was straight up weeping because Patrick Sun from Fall Out Boy was going to voice his Sparkle Dog in Has Been Hotel. I need to remind you all that no, somehow that is not the weirdest take somebody has had about a mainstream celebrity voicing a character in the Helliverse. The weirdest take was this one. I'm gonna be British for this. I hate what it is, but there's something sad/ironic seeing so much Beelzebub merch being pushed after Kesha was freed from a label. Her likeness went from being shielded from one corporation to the next. Kinda makes you think. Okay then, stop thinking.
Yeah, that's Artiste, alright.
Because this is awful. Oh my god. First of all, comparing the abuse Kesha went through to, like, a plushie of a character you like being made is, it's definitely opinion. But more importantly, her likeness? Her likeness. Kesha's likeness. The fucking Sparkle Dog. Kesha is not a Sparkle Dog. This is not her likeness. I guarantee you that if fucking Beelzebub wasn't voiced by Kesha, this plushie would still be made. How are people this dumb?
Yeah, that's based right there. But yeah, like, Artis is trying to act like Vivziepop is taking advantage of Kesha.
Hello,
sorry, it autoplayed. I'm not used to TikTok. Artis is trying to act like a plushie being made of Beelzebub is Vivziepop abusing Kesha the same way her label did. You know, her label that wouldn't let her break her contract even after she was sexually assaulted. That, you're comparing a plush being put out of a character Kesha voiced in one episode, the 2 episodes, to the sexual abuse she suffered under her music label, and how she got fucked over by her music label in the courts. What the fuck is the matter with you? Like, honestly. Like, the more I see takes like this, the less I feel bad about targeting Artis for solely for a stream. Her takes are so bad. But she was so upset by me doing a stream on her shitty video, she had to bake herself a whole tray of brownies to feel better, guys. It was that devastating to be told that her cartoon opinions are bad and she's being homophobic. It was that fucking devastating. She's so, oh. Brad Jones is streaming. Maybe I could raid him. That would be pretty funny. I am gonna wrap up in a minute, so... I did say it was gonna be like a... just a 2 or 3 hour stream. I think we'll just go 2. We'll do something big next week, I promise. And we will be doing more Okami tomorrow, so if you want to come watch me play Okami, I'm about, like, halfway through the game. I'm at the part where I'm in the city, and I'm trying to see the Emperor and Queen Himiko, and I think there's, like, 3 other areas after that. There's, like, what? There's, like, the underwater area, the bug village, and the snow area, I think. And then we go back in time. So, yeah, it's probably gonna be a little longer. But, oh god, I was just dying of cramps yesterday. I couldn't... I remember RDB made a post about Alistair Utunes being blackface in his shadow form. Ugh. My fucking god. My fucking god. What's the matter with you?
Nicholas Tyson sent a super chat. Wanna watch more RD videos for a future stream?
Maybe, because I only focused on her stole it stuff, on that one, so maybe. We'll see. We'll see. That is what Krim, distanced himself over, by the way. He thinks me going after these has-been haters is not punching up, even though I was never punching up. I'm just critiquing people's media opinions. I'm not, like, out for internet justice or anything. I tried to help with Lily, and everyone still shits on me for that, so what the fuck ever. But anyway, like, Limus's fucking Angel Dust video has 1 million views, so I don't think that's punching down exactly. She also says, like, Alistair doesn't look Creole enough, which is pretty offensive. I don't know if she's from New Orleans. She claims to be Creole herself. But, like, saying someone is too white to be Creole is kind of fucking offensive, isn't it? You know? And all these people don't understand what the fuck Creole people are, you know? They are people who have descended from a mix of African and European ancestry. And there's a lot of them in the Mediterranean, and there's a lot of them in Louisiana, New Orleans, which used to be owned by the French. Oh, I'd say Dom is punching up, I guess, because Dom has more, Dominic Noble has a lot of subs, but I don't know. I really don't think anybody should be off limits when they put out an opinion on a piece of media. It's not like I'm going after, like, some kid with, like, 20 subscribers who's just being a weirdo or something, you know? Redesigning the HH characters from a professional standpoint, implying that Vivzy isn't a professional. I know, they always do this. It's always these people who have no fucking inkling how the industry even works, saying, well, she's unprofessional, she doesn't know what she's doing, she's to blame for everything I don't like. Even merchandise that is probably handled by a completely different company, it's her fault.
Nick Wolf sent a super chat. My thing is how there's so much love for same-sex women couples, but there is little to none for men, and the ones that exist are heavily scrutinized.
Yeah, people will take any scraps of, two women together, usually two conventionally attractive, long-haired, highly feminine women who appeal to the male gaze. They're celebrated. But anytime two men get into a relationship, they either have to be someone's sexless gay dads, or they have to be, like, high school boys. We can't just have men dating and being interested in each other. They have to already be married and have, just be completely asexual around each other, or they have to be teenage boys. When it's men, then we say, Vivzy Pop is doing a yaoi. She just wants to do her yaoi shipping and is ruining her show because of it. Even though Brandon Rogers, a gay man who co-writes the show, is the one who was pushing for Stolas and Blitz to be a more serious couple, and he voices one half of the fucking couple. So maybe we should let this gay man have his, you know, wish fulfillment in this show with gay themes. You think maybe we could do that? Nah, if there's two men dating each other and being sexually interested in each other, it must just be Vivzy Pop doing yaoi. I love when people do that, implying that a same-sex relationship is just yuri or yaoi. Especially with yaoi, which is written by straight women, for straight women. So, just especially when it's a gay man who is the leading force behind it, saying that it's just a fetish for straight women, sure sounds really fucking homophobic. I'm just saying. Oh no, you can use the word tech illiterate. I mean, I didn't make up that word. Tech illiterate, digitally illiterate, those are existing terms. And then, of course, people call, fucking, Charlie and, Vaggie boring, too. So, you know, we can't fucking win. We have to really heavily scrutinize the same-sex couples in this show. That has a lot of fucking gay people writing on it. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, Shark Jumping Walrus. Your IRL yaoi. I mean, I'll jokingly use the phrase. Like, I jokingly call, Bert and, Irving.
Cinder the Deer sent a super chat. It's annoying how genuine criticism of yaoi gets used to scrutinize any depiction of male affection.
Yeah, no shit. Like, I'll jokingly call Bert and Irving and Severance old man yaoi. Because at first, actually, I was just joking at first. I was like, oh, haha, there's old man yaoi between Christopher Walken and, John Turturro in this show. And then it actually happened, and I was like, holy shit! I almost said Bert and Ernie. They're not Bert and Ernie, they're Bert and Irving. Hey, watch Severance, guys. It's really good. It's on Apple TV, though, is the only drawback. So, get yourself a nice 1-week trial or 1-month trial for Apple TV.
Rugs Clown sent a super chat. I get not liking Stolas cause of cheating and you hate it when people, but at the same time, they aren't real. It's best not to treat it so seriously.
Also, can you fucking call it cheating when the couple was never in love? And one of them is gay and fundamentally was never going to be attracted to the other? Can you really call it cheating for a gay man trapped in a straight marriage to explore his sexual orientation for the first time in his adult life? Can you really call that cheating? I'm just saying, you know, because that was Artis's big thing. Well, he cheated, so he deserves to be shat on forever and ever and ever now. And it's like, okay, well, he was also being abused. Neither one of them chose the marriage. It was arranged when they were children. And he's gay. So, do you really call that cheating? Oh yeah, that's the other thing I say, Emma, people complaining about how one-dimensional, Stella is. And it's like, have you seen any straight rom-com ever? In a lot of straight rom-coms, the existing spouse or boyfriend slash girlfriend is just a one-dimensional asshole, so it's okay to dump them on the wayside while the couple gets together, you know? It's okay when the straights do it, but when the gays do it, oh, it has to be overly scrutinized and called the worst writing ever, and we have to imply that, Stolas should just stay in his loveless straight marriage, suppressing his sexuality forever. That's very progressive. Oh yeah, I like Stella. I like Stella as she's written. In the stream on RT's videos, I went over how I think Stella was retroactively changed to fit Georgina Leahy's existing comedic style. Because I showed an old video from 6 years ago of Georgina Leahy, who voices Stella, in one of Brandon Rogers' videos. She's one of his people. So when they brought her on, it seems like they fit Stella to fit her comedic styles.
Bylonic sent a super chat. Honestly, I think Stella was mad only because Stolas pubically embarrassed her.
Exactly, that's all she cares about. All she cares about is status. That's all a lot of the Goetias care about. All they care about is status and their fucking stuffy traditions.
Alex the Shiba sent a super chat. I swear that Catgirl is putting our faces in a bad light. I love Blitzo X Stolas.
Oh yeah, that was the other thing I got in trouble for in that stream.
Miss Jasmine sent a super chat. People complain about not having straight soup villains, then hate how Stella is portrayed as MH.
We want villains who are just campy and evil for the sake of being evil. Well, here's one. Well, no. This is bad because a gay man is getting away from her, I guess. I don't fucking know. But yeah, I got in trouble because Artis was annoying me. Artis being proudly a pansexual asexual, trying to talk about how homosexual relationships and homosexuality should be depicted in media. And it's like, maybe you should shut the fuck up. Maybe you should shut the fuck up and stay in your lane. Because you're not homosexual by your own admission, so maybe you shut up. And you don't have an opinion here. People get so angry when us gays are like, hey, maybe don't speak for us if you're not gay. Could you maybe do that? Especially since, like, she would just show open disgust every single time Stolas expressed any sexual desire. She would, like, ignore that, Blitzo spies on Eminem and, like, you know, fucking voyeuristically films them from their window and sexually harasses both of them. That's not worth mentioning. But Stolas, he's a sexual predator because him and Blitzo have a purely sexual arrangement at first. And no other reason. She, like, completely ignored that Blitzo is 100% okay with casual sex hookups and does them all the time. She acts like he's some poor innocent babu who's being corrupted, and it's so fucking lame. I don't know, ace people have their whole, like, little scale that they do with, like, an abacus or something, I don't know, but whatever. If you're not homosexual, maybe don't comment on how homosexuality should be portrayed. Like you're a fucking expert, is what I'm saying, please. Maybe just don't talk over gay people, you know? Maybe don't talk over the sexuality that you are not. I don't go around talking about how asexual people should be portrayed, because it's none of my fucking business. I did see the recent short, I think. Oh, the Road Rage one. Yeah, I did see it. I was like, I feel very seen by this one, because I, too, will be like, that motherfucker cut me off! I'm gonna tailgate them now until they get out of my way! You're not homosexual, then you're just J-Sonic. I have no idea what that means. But okay. But yeah, if you would like to go watch my my stream on that, it's up there. I'll probably cut it down eventually, but that one will take a while, because it was like 3 videos. It was a pretty big one. So, that's okay if you hate Blitzo. I like both Blitzo and Stolas' characters. They're both imperfect, fucked up, traumatized guys who who are emotionally constipated and keep missing what page the other one is on. You know? that is their whole relationship up until the end of season 2. Wow, maybe we can have dysfunctional relationships depicted on screen and it not be a big fucking deal because we're all fucking adults here. And, like, Has-Been and Helva are so fucking mild compared to other adult shows. They are so fucking tame.
Bylonic sent a super chat. Asexual and romantic tax.
Thank you, thank you. Pay your taxes. But yeah, like, they're so fucking tame compared to other things. Like, compared to, like, fucking South Park. Compared to fucking Family Guy. Has-Been Hotel is fucking tame as shit. And they get so mad at it. It's like they treat it like it's an anime or a Cartoon Network show. You know? Like, they would not survive the average Brandon Rogers video, these people. If they think Hell of a Boss is offensive. I don't think we've designed any moths for the bug comic yet, but that would be a possibility. I will say the main character is an ant. And there are wasps and bees involved. I'll say that much. Well, they can't watch Springtime for Hitler Kaiser, because I tried to explain that to a bunch of Zoomers on Twitter, that Vivzy Pop was making a reference to the producers and doesn't have a Nazi OC. And then I showed them Springtime for Hitler, and they were like, oh, this is offensive! And it's like, holy shit, Blazing Saddles really couldn't be made today. So...
Alex the Shiba sent a super chat. I get the feeling that people don't think female characters can be one-dimensional characters. They think they should always be written as three-dimensional.
I guess, and it's weird because people are always like, oh my god, they ignore the female characters in this show all the time, and it's like, it seems like it's you, the audience, who actually ignores them, and you, the haters, who actually ignore them and don't, like, talk about them at all. It's like when fucking Artis, I'm just gonna bitch about Artis again, I guess this is what I'm doing now. She bitched that, like, Octavia is, like, underdeveloped and people in the show would care about her more if she was a boy. And she says this while showing footage from Octavia's song and not talking about it at all. That's like some Lily Orchid shit right there. What name isn't doing me any favors? Let's so install this sounds like how I imagine Toga and Saionji from RGU would go about a relationship. Which is which, though? Which is which? Oh god, they would drop dead if they had to watch Aqua Teen Hunger Force. They, it's ridiculous. Oh, Venture Brothers? They wouldn't be able to take Venture Brothers either.
Adrian Parchman sent a super chat. It's similar to Jello using his agender and gender fluid friends as a reference for a trans character in Lovely Complex.
Oh my god, that whole... I'm gonna have to watch June the King's video on Jello. That whole thing was crazy. Like, he wasn't even hired to work on the translation, he just butted his way in because he was friends with someone who was? Like, what the hell, bro? Yeah, like, Octavia is so focused on Insinsmus, and, like, Artis just pretended she wasn't. Which, again, makes me think maybe she was doing the Lily Orchid thing and just looking at clips and plot summaries and didn't even watch the fucking episodes. I mean, until I'm proven wrong. Oh, Drawn Together, oh shit. Drawn Together got really bad after, like, the first or second season, though. I don't think Daria was that edgy. Show them Ralph Bashki's movies! Oh god, if they had to watch... Oh no, if they had to watch Fritz the Cat, they would fucking die. They would explode.
Igor sent a super chat. We almost got a Blazing Saddles themed kids movie about cats and dogs.
That's an interesting piece of trivia, Igor. Thank you. I think I am gonna wrap it up there, though. We've had a good little yap sesh today, you guys. I definitely Like I said, I'll definitely put up a vote for a react next week, and I will be doing more Okami tomorrow night. So I'm gonna head out. I gotta go check on my pets anyway. It's about time to feed them. So thank you everyone for coming. Thank you for the super chats, and I will see you tomorrow or next week. And goodbye for now.